The views and opinions expressed on Geeks Under the Influence are that of the panelists and not of our sponsors, Amazon.com and TeePublic. Parental discretion is advised.
GUI Nights.
Welcome to another episode of GUI Nights.
GUI Nights.
Nights.
Yeah. Vroom, vroom.
You take that much calmer now. I remember there's a couple times
I don't have the patience
where
to get irritated about it.
I know.
It's not worth it.
I'm looking at you, and you're very calm, and all of us yelling
I
nights
decided
at you.
to let things that don't matter not bother me anymore.
Look at that. Look at you. GUI growing.
GUI growth.
God damn it.
Yeah, we haven't had anything GUI related, like GUI facts, GUI growth, GUI.
Yeah.
GUI facts should have been a different show of just garbage.
Garbage bullshit.
Garbage.
Yeah. And after we say one thing, just GUI facts.
GUI facts.
So we're going to get into this. Now that everyone's done with the GUI Nights thing, and facts, and growth, and whatever the fuck else we're talking
That's
about.
just the next 25
He's
minutes.
just wrangling us together. All right, come on, kids.
In front of me, we got F.U. Hunter, who is my co-host on Mouths of Madness, and also a co-host on Beautiful Disaster.
What's up, bitches?
Next to that, we got Thandi.
Nights.
Yeah, thanks, buddy.
Purveyor of my handle is Jonathan Blade, available wherever you get your podcasts.
My handle is a dick. Anyway.
That's his GUI Nights, actually, is the off
Yeah.
weeks. He does my handle is a dick.
Yeah.
Handle is a dick.
And that's just me masturbating on the off week. So
get it.
It honestly
Thinking
just
about
sounds
recording,
like,
he's like, oh, God.
it just sounds like somebody crying and stirring macaroni. It's just very unsettling.
It's like the crying game.
Like my Thursday nights.
you don't know.
Amy. And
That's where she's at tap.
the man who apparently cries and masturbates, we got Mike with Bickett.
Only on Thursdays.
It's weird that it's scheduled, by the way.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Well, you got soul screaming masturbation. You've got masturbating to the greatest hits of Jay Baruchel.
Oh, God.
You got to segment.
So you got a
them
little
out.
variety pack of your Thursday.
And
Okay.
you get so busy, you have to really start planning
Yeah.
these things ahead of time.
Like, shit, I almost didn't do that.
I almost didn't jerk off to "She's Out of My League."
God damn. Look at it. You just want to name his movie. God damn it. That was what
Nobody
you
I'm now
cares.
picturing you masturbating to Hermione's scene of "This is the end."
Yeah, right.
And if you're going to finally be masturbating to him, make it Sorcerer's Apprentice, all right? Come on. Like, keep it Disney, all right?
Ugh.
Keep it Disney.
Yeah.
Who else is in
Something
that?
that's not running through my head when I'm masturbating.
Nicolas
is
Cage?
Keep it
Yeah.
Disney.
Oh,
Yeah.
God. Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, he's the sorcerer that Jay Baruchel
Yeah.
is the.
Whoa.
speaking of which,
spoiler alert.
Has anybody
sorry.
seen the trailer for Pig?
Yes.
That looks amazing.
It looks incredible.
It's John Wick, but with a pig.
And John Wick is Nicolas Cage.
And Nick, yeah.
I have not seen this. What
Oh,
the fuck?
Nicolas
Dude,
Cage
it looks-
has a truffle pig, and somebody murders his truffle pig, and like all the area like chefs love him because he gets the best truffles, and it's like a revenge thriller where he tries to like get back at the people that took his pig, and the chefs are like, "Fuck, let's get him."
That's me slapping money on the table.
Yep,
Let's do it.
fucking in. It's like American Psycho meets truffle pigs. Like I'm fucking.
I'm
in.
all for that. God, come on. It's gold. The man's been doing
What
gold.
happened where Nicolas Cage now is just every, like, I want to see that.
Every
thing.
year.
Yeah.
Every fucking year.
Yeah.
There's at least one film of his you're like, yes.
If the Fast and the Furious movies was a person,
Nicolas Cage. Yes.
Nicolas Cage.
How has Nicolas Cage not gotten
fucking fist.
I mean, it would be perfect. He's got to be in 10.
Has to be
Please bring him in 10.
As the
Please.
villain.
Come on, he did Gone in 60 Seconds. Come on, give him
Can
a cut.
we
as long as he
start
does
a
the
campaign?
Drive
roll
angry.
out.
Drive angry. Roll out. Is that what is what do
We
you say?
gotta start a
Was it-
campaign to get this
It's
happening.
like let's roll out. I think.
Yeah,
Or
roll out.
Where he
Roll
does
out.
the
Yeah,
finger thing.
Yeah, let's do that. He did Drive Angry. He's driven. He was Ghost Rider. Come on, man. Give him some shit. Like,
Yeah, I wanna see
He
Nick
is earned.
Cage and Jesse from the TV show because he had a driving movie.
Oh yeah, he did the video game driving.
Yeah.
He did
Yeah, he did drive.
oh, can we get fucking what's his face from Drive? Fucking douche nozzle.
Ryan
Ryan
Gosling.
Ryan Gosling. Yeah.
Douche
Yeah.
nozzle? You mean the dude that
Drive
every straight woman in the I mean straight man
Need for
probably
Speed.
even wants to fuck.
Need for Speed. Thank you.
Need
Yeah,
for Speed.
yeah.
That's what it was.
What was that? Eric Pickman.
yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Or Jesse
Pinkman.
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 Jesse Pinkman.
He was in Breaking Bad. Yeah. Yeah.
That's nitrous, bitch.
Yeah,
So we're just going to throw in every actor
that's been in I mean, fucking Mark Wahlberg, The Italian Job. Come on, man. That's just like Michael Caine can make an appearance.
Say
like,
Michael Caine.
Fucking, come on, dude.
On
Let's do this shit.
Hawk just
fast
because.
and
Yeah, he's
Tony
like,
Hawk like jumps the volcano alongside Dom in the car.
yeah, like he's trying to
wave at each
beat
other,
Tony
yeah.
Hawk's jump like across the top of the volcano. Dude, they've got that. There you go. It's either underwater or they have to literally jump across an active volcano. That's
Yes.
getting ready to
All
erupt.
about it.
Like that's
or
that's
they're
gotta
in a
happen.
volcano somehow right before that.
There's no way.
And they're driving up.
Science.
As we've
that would
learned,
be.
they could do now. As
would
you
be-
go really fast, you can drive up
This
things.
needs to be
all
the
right?
next Smack My Pitch Up.
This would
Right?
be Luda and
I need Dom
Tyrese's scene.
in
They're
a
in the
movie about
volcano.
skateboarding
They've got to
where
be the
it's
ones.
all about
the
ollies.
tokens have to go in the volcano, right? They're the ones that went into space, so they have to go in the volcano too, right?
Boom.
They've definitely checked stuff off. Now with the space one, I was just like,
Then you
now I'm like,
incorporate,
actually having to think. like,
Tom
what have
Hanks,
they not
Joe
been?
versus the volcano. You pull
Boom.
that in.
Oh God! Oh, Antonio Banderas, because wasn't he in a movie called Volcano?
That was
Pierce Bronson. Sorry,
no, he was in Dante's Peak,
Dante's Peak,
which was
You're thinking of Tommy Lee Jones,
which was
with
the
volcano.
impact of
Jones, okay.
volcano movies that year.
And then
Right.
Scientologists, because their religion involves volcanoes. This is perfect.
so Tom Cruise.
Werner Herzog can direct because he did that documentary about volcanoes.
Oh man! Or he can just star in it.
As we see the car go up the side of the
I feel
mountain,
like we forgot
its
some
rubber
drivers.
tires
Oh.
symbolize the trek of human experience through the eras of time.
That's pretty good.
You get fucking Will Ferrell because Talladega Nights. There you go, and John C. Riley. Dude,
This is gonna be a long fucking
It's gonna
movie.
be awesome.
They're
It's
all
going to
long.
be,
It's gonna be awesome.
a 6-hour cinematic.
Well, they already
experience.
threw Michael Rooker in there, which I remember telling Roots when we were watching it. I was like, man,
Days of Thunder, baby.
He was in Days of Thunder.
Days of Thunder.
All right.
See, I'm so saying. Come on,
You
man.
remember that shit?
Tom Cruise would make Scientology and fucking Days of Thunder. Come on, man.
Boom.
Come on.
Boom.
Got this shit. Oh, yeah. Oh, so good. Oh, and Owen Wilson, because he voiced the car in Cars.
Oh yeah.
No, not Owen Wilson. Fucking Lightning McQueen
Queen.
in the fucking Fast 10 movie.
Yeah, Lightning McQueen. Yeah, no, he would be. Yeah,
Dude,
they
straight up
have a
Roger
car.
Rabbit.
You
They have a
literally
car
want,
that
you
looks
literally
like
want
Lightning
the
McQueen.
animated car in this
No,
live
no,
action movie.
they just do up a car, Lightning McQueen.
No, I want
the
the.
movie.
I want like with
so you want, like-
Spider Pig as the passenger.
So that's what you
because
said. You want
fuck
like
it.
Roger Rabbit, cool.
Yeah, yeah,
or
yeah.
Last Action Hero, where like
Yeah.
literally, there's that random cartoon
terrible.
animated thing along with everybody else.
This is
And
ridiculous.
Dom drives Bumblebee. It's perfect.
Sounds like
Oh,
a
yeah.
two-part. This sounds like a
There you
two-part,
go.
two-part
Bumblebee.
part 10.
I like it because he's a fucking Camaro
Thing
and it's
is,
nasty. Yeah.
Like I'm not even really joking with this statement. I'm not sure this is very far off from the writer's room
I know.
for a Fast and the Furious movie.
This started with us just
For the
bringing up
final one?
maybe having Nicolas Cage.
yeah.
They're
in
probably
there.
gonna split it up into two parts, like they do with everything, right? It's like F10 Part 1. You know, like fucking.
There's got to be some fucking cameos.
The Final Furious.
Yeah. So it's gonna. I guarantee they're gonna split it up into two, and we're gonna have two more movies instead of just 10. I'm fucking betting. I'm betting money
It's
on.
gonna have
that,
Lightning
dude.
McQueen in it. It's,
Seriously,
yeah.
it's gonna take more than one movie to fucking finish
We
the
just
saga.
wrote 7 additional Fast and Furious movies in 7 minutes.
Because we're
Yeah.
good like that,
Because they
Hollywood.
can do whatever because that's the nature of the movie. The only difference between the Naked Gun movies and the Fast and the Furious is genre. So you can do literally whatever you want. The writer's room can be that whatever.
Yeah.
They know we don't give two shits about the actual plot. I mean, look, in the trailer, they're like John Cena's is Vin Diesel's brother. They tell you in the trailer. They don't even start. It's not supposed to be a shocker at all. And it's John Cena, who again doesn't look anything like fucking Vin Diesel.
If they told me
but they
John
don't care.
Cena was Ernest's brother, I'd be
Yeah.
like, that tracks.
But they don't care. You can say what you can make the plot whatever you want. Just is it gonna have some crazy fucking action? Is it gonna have Lightning McQueen in it? Is it gonna have Nick Cage in it? All right, I'm good. So
When Cena pops in at the end of 10 to save everybody, can we just have a John Cena? Ba, 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 da, ba.
Or like there's some sort of like cutscene to where he's involved, but then like wrestling's on. And that pops in, but they don't actually show him walk out. They just start the music, and it's just like that tongue-in-cheek, right to the fucking crowd thing, like right to the camera, right? Like it's like, yeah.
Hell yeah.
10 would be the first time that you've got John Cena and The Rock in a Fast and Furious movie together. So there has to be some recognition of them seeing each other for the first time, and just like a weird moment where they pause and kind of look at each other and just kind of look each other up and down. Doesn't have to be words.
Little people's
No,
eyebrows.
fuck that. They need a fucking fight
Yeah,
scene because
people's eyebrow for sure.
they need a fucking fight scene because they have wrestled. Rock has gone back before he officially retired to WWE, whatever the fuck it is now.
Or no, you have him raise his eyebrow, and then he says like, "Oh, you haven't met what's his character, Joseph?
Jacob
Toretto.
Oh, you haven't met Jacob?" And he's like, "I don't see anybody."
How does he get
And
the
he's
whitest
like,
name
doesn't
too?
recognize him.
Sorry, how does he get the whitest name too? Like we got Dom, and then we got Jacob. Like how
He
do
looks like a Jacob.
Yeah, he does look like a Jacob.
Jacob
Especially
is
the younger
adopted.
version of himself.
Jacob is
He was
adopted.
such a fucking
He's
Jacob.
definitely a dog.
Or like I said, different mama.
I'd like to introduce
You
you
threw
to
it up
my
in some
two
white sugar.
sons.
I'm just
We've
saying.
got Dominic and Jacob.
That's what I'm saying. We got Dominic and Jacob. Come on, man.
Nice, strong Italian name.
Yeah, Dominic,
from a
and
from a
you're
Mexican
the
dad.
wasted jizz son.
Sorry, the actor is playing literally. He is, I believe, Mexican American, but he plays Easy Reyes on the Mayans. Like he is not Italian.
Yeah, I didn't think when I first saw him
not
on screen,
Italian.
when I saw Dom's dad, I wasn't like, oh, obvious Italian. Oh, man, that's Italian
that
all the way.
stems far back into like the spaghetti westerns where they did all the filming in Italy,
yeah.
and all the Italian actors played like Mexican like
But
That's
they
bandolera-
got some
banditos.
time and a budget, not anywhere like the spaghetti westerns, where they could pretty much pick any actor they want, and they still, with a very Hispanic-looking actor as the dad.
Yeah,
like
as the dad,
they had
yeah.
a lot of time. It wasn't like this was a rush job.
And then-
in fact, they had a whole extra year if they wanted to look at it and go, he doesn't really look Italian. Maybe we should put another actor in that role. They had extra time. They still said, nah, he's good.
There was a worse choice that could have been made. A fucking tanning bed. If they had tanned John Cena for the
Oh,
role,
that would have been rough.
no, like I kind of like in the worst possible. Like, no, they shouldn't have.
Are you
That would
talking
have been
about, like,
fucking the worst.
Christopher Walken?
But I still kind of want to see that too.
Now,
It would have been.
Are you talking about like Christopher Walken in True Romance tanned, where they made Christopher Walken look Sicilian by just layers and layers?
So I've seen John Voight play Brown, and they could have done something like that, where the dad is like Brown John Voight, whoever the modern John Voight would be. So it could always be worse.
No, it could always be worse.
What?
Yeah.
Where was John Voight?
Why hasn't Pacino gotten fucking shit for fucking Scarface?
Because he like literally looks like a fucking Cuban.
Because, well,
like
But no, also he's doing as bad an accent in that as fucking Tim Curry in Congo. I mean, he's doing some really bad.
But for
you,
some
you
reason-
won't play around? Okay, my friend. It's just so
push him
what
out.
the
Fuck
fuck
you.
was that?
That was Al Pacino.
That was not Al Pacino at all.
the fucking,
That
fucking
was
the
not Al
cockroach.
Pacino
Fucking
at all.
cockroach, man.
That's not no.
She
what the
loved
fuck?
me in the morning.
Fucking
Oh God, you guys are terrible.
Yeah, so was his accent. in that.
And they're not as bad as how you sound. That was not his accent
But
at all.
not far enough off of it. That's the
fair.
problem. Is that yes, we are all doing terrible Pacino accents, but his
not
accent
that
is not
fucking love
anywhere
Scarface,
close to what it should be.
That movie's so good.
It
Oh,
is so good though,
It's so
and
good.
we make the exception. Look, I'll throw this out there, just bringing up John Voight again. If anybody's here seen Anaconda,
And it cut.
and it completely
No,
explained to me
no,
what
no.
accent he is trying to do. But you know
God.
what? I love that movie. It's fucking terrible, and John Voight just pretends like
Actually,
he's
that's
somebody
John
else.
Voight's impression of Al Pacino in Scarface.
It
is
might as
what
well
he's
be.
doing, yeah.
He's like, Django. And you're like, what are you doing, man? If I squint my eyes and make a weird accent, right, that makes me like, foreign. Like, no, that's not how it works, dude.
No, it's not how that works at all. No.
But yes,
Yeah.
John Voight Anaconda is one of the greatest acting choices
Oh,
I've ever
no.
seen.
That's like fucking Brando in Island of Dr. Moreau.
Holy shit.
Just fucking batshit insane, past his prime actor.
Yeah.
Just doing too much.
He was just trying to get some more dough for the end of days, man. That's all. He's trying to get some more
Brando
dough.
also like, oh man, Donald Trump would make a great president.
No, that's just John Voight.
That's just John Voight.
Actually, one of my favorite behind the scenes is anybody
fucking
seen,
James Wood.
if anybody's seen The Rainmaker with
Yes.
Matt Damon, and there's behind the scenes where literally right before they did the courtroom scenes, John Voight and Matt Damon would grab each other and shake each other vigorously, like back and forth, getting each other irritated. Then they would like go back to their places and they run the film, and so they're already like irritated as shit at each other. I'm like, do they do that normally with two actors? Like,
I don't know, that's
pretend
pretty
like you're
smart,
about
though.
to beat the shit out of them.
I wanna
But you
see
see
those
like
scenes,
John Voight
though.
like literally tossing Matt Damon around in this courtroom, and then it's like, all right, ready and action.
Matt Damon.
Matt Damon.
Damon. I need to see a Fast and the Furious courtroom drama where, like, Fast 11 is just them being in court for all their crimes from the past 10 movies.
You need me behind that wheel.
I want to see the court reporter where they go back. Could you read back what he just said? It's like, mumble, mumble, family, mumble, 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 family,
No, I'm
family,
saying Dom
mumble,
becomes
mumble.
Jack Nicholson, and he's just like,
I live
you
my
need
life.
me in that car.
I live my life one life sentence at a time.
Dom's like, you're out of order. And he picks up the whole juror's box, throws it out the window.
You want the truth?
No,
you want
they're
the furious?
just-
You
they're-
can't handle the furious.
Somehow the other guys end up being snuck onto the jury.
No, they're
it's like
just about to declare
Tyrese and
sentence.
Ludacris being like, dude, shut fuck up, you're gonna give us away.
They're about to declare sentence, and then all of a sudden, a car busts through one window. It's CGI Brian grabs Tom, and they go out the other window, and that's the end of the movie.
It like flips upside down. It's a convertible,
Yeah.
and he just like grabs his hand and pulls him into the passenger
You know
seat.
it, yep.
Yep.
And
But
then they
nobody
leave a
notices
bag of
because-
grenades as he leaves.
Nobody notices because Tyrese is
bag of
distracting the
grenades.
courtroom with his tap dancing.
Fuck that. That was 7.
Yeah, that was
Fucking
7.
bag of grenades,
Yeah,
dude.
you can launch a car at a helicopter, have the bag of grenades ready to go, hook it to the helicopter, and then land safely and then blow up the helicopter. We all know that's possible, okay?
No. The Rock has to blow up the helicopter.
The Rock shot. Remember, he's walking down the street, which it was.
Oh
awesome.
yeah, the broken arm holding the Gatling gun. That's
Dude,
right. I
no, he
forgot
broke the
about
cast. He's good, bro. Daddy's got to go to work.
that. He willed the castaway.
Crunch. So good.
I love these movies so much.
Good. But I mean, really, it's everything that we loved growing up with the 80 machismo. Like it's fucking like go back and watch
amazing.
Commando. Go back and watch The Running Man. Yeah.
Well, I was gonna say
Fucking
Rambo.
Cobra, yeah, over the top, fucking.
But all those
these
movies
ridiculous.
where
The
it makes
Punisher
sense
back then, Dolph
that
Lundgren.
it makes
Universal
sense. Stallone
Soldier.
has
Watched
this
The
giant machine
Specialist the
gun.
other day.
He
Yeah.
can take out everybody.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah. Like those movies. Like, come on, man. Any Chuck Norris movie is fucking ridiculous. Like, I mean, it's just they're like, hey,
Any of the canon action films.
Absolutely,
from back in the day.
yeah.
Like not first missing action I think was not canon, but 2 and on.
Yeah.
Same with Death Wish. Death Wish 1
Wish.
was like
Oh,
fine,
God, Charlie.
but Death Wish 2 and on were batshit fucking insane. American Ninja, the
Yeah,
American
American
Ninja
Ninja,
movies.
oh,
I think the
fucking-
best example he brought up was Commando, where literally he goes to an island that has his own military, and literally one dude, and he kills
the whole
everybody,
military.
and nobody, like literally you got like 20 dudes just surround him and shoot him, and
Yeah.
they can't do it.
They can't do it.
because he's too fucking badass.
Yeah,
Well,
just like Tyrese Gibson. Tyrese was literally getting hammered. And he's like, look, they were trying to shoot my head, and they couldn't do it.
Which was a good example
Exactly.
of ridiculousness,
Well,
where he
He's
just
gonna tap
turns
dance and
around.
smiled, and everybody's like, "Oh, that nigga." Never mind.
Well, I lost my track of thought.
Oh,
No,
I love it.
I think that the reason why I at first viewed the Fast and Furious movies different than the 80s action films is that we didn't have the internet in the 80s. So there wasn't a chance for me to see people not understanding that it was supposed to be stupid and over the top and ridiculous. That now with the Fast and Furious movies, like, yeah, I would do that too. Like, I'm such a badass. Like,
No,
that they're not getting.
no,
No,
right?
and they're not getting the
That's what I'm
fact.
saying.
Yeah, they're not
Yeah.
getting the fact that this is supposed to be idiotic. It's, if anything, it's making fun of the nature
That was
of
my
that
response. It's like, we're
hyper
not idiots.
machismo.
We're not idiots. So when you said that, I'm like, no, to the idiots, no, stop
Yeah.
it. Stop it. Because
But you know,
like,
there were people in the 80s being like, yeah, I mean, I'd fucking kill like 85 guys too if I had that kind of
yeah.
weaponry. Or
You give
he
me
walks out of the
exploding
door,
arrows?
get ready to do it, and he bumps his knee on the fucking door from, okay.
But the difference
he
is in
turns
the
into
80s,
Brian.
they were saying that to
Hurts
the
his
person
leg.
sitting next to them at the bars. They were wearing their Letterman jacket from fucking high school at 46. You know, like that.
Al Bundy.
Yeah, it didn't translate to everyone having to deal with it. It was just their friend Steve that had to hear it. So
But that actually brings me to, I don't know if anyone else had to deal with this, but on the way in, we saw some cars, and I was like, oh, fuck. Hope they're not in my showing. Anyway, everyone was okay. It was quiet. Everyone was laughing. Everyone was adamantly talking about how stupid the movie was. They were just like, oh, yeah, there's so many face slaps, and like, just, oh, God, Jesus. Right, you know.
there was
But-
literally a Mustang next to my car when I came
Oh,
back.
the Mustang. I'm not talking about a Mustang. I'm talking about like shitty cars. And like when I left, yes, there were little four bangers making a little fucking high pitched sound. I was like, can we? I wish there was someone with a Charger or a Mustang or a Camaro to show them what a real power car is. Not your little fucking ding, 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 ding.
They were playing pretend. They were
Yeah,
like,
they were playing pretend.
I'm like the
I have
star.
I have a V8, but I have a truck. I couldn't really get next to them and like. I mean, I would sound better, but like, I wish someone had a fucking sports car, a real power car.
I don't disagree with you on the Ving cars, but also I have to mention that the modern Mustangs that look like they're fast, there is a high-end model that is about $20,000 more than the fucking stock model that is fast and does cool shit.
The modern Mustang
but it's furious.
It is also a little bit furious.
Okay, good.
Not entirely furious, about 36% furious.
Mild
I agree with you. The modern Mustang is shit. Go Camaro or Charger.
It's ill-tempered.
But then they have a version that looks almost exactly the same. That is the, $20,000 model that all the fucking like. I got me a Mustang. You got yourself a fucking 4-cylinder Mustang. Like you got like a shitty fucking.
You don't buy a $20,000 Mustang.
Fake Mustang.
Got a Hyundai engine in there.
You got people that are doing the Hyundai, like I got a big muffler on my Hyundai, but there's also the dudes with the shitty fake Mustang that are doing the same.
Did the one next to you say 5.0 on it?
I didn't like inspect the car.
I mean, it's not inspecting
photos?
to look at the hood and see 5.0. Is that so fucking hard for you? I'm sorry, that's not.
Yes, I would
inspecting.
have to walk past my car and then stare at a stranger's car and go, and then get back in my car. I don't care enough about.
Oh, I thought you saw it when you were walking in.
No, on the way back.
Oh, I thought you said it was like you walk. So I was like, you walk in, you glance over at something. If you notice the car and you see a 5.0,
no, there's so much of a chance that I would be thought of as a car guy in that moment.
I was about
I'd
to
be like
say.
looking at the car. I was like, oh yeah, that's my piece of machinery. What do you think? I was like, well, has it got a Hemi?
I was
Has it got a Hemi in it?
I was going to say that's the risk you take is if you scan out, they go, pretty nice, huh? I know. Oh fuck, I don't want to talk to you.
No,
like,
see that, but that's the guy you don't want. That's like the shitty car owner because like
That's got,
you
like,
don't want someone to have to
blinkers
ask,
and
like,
what you got under the hood?
And
you don't ask.
AM and FM radio. That's some.
They do make
top
4-banger
notch.
Mustangs.
She replaced Johnson rods
and
recently.
they do make
like,
6-cylinder Chargers. I was like, no, you need a V8 Charger, Challenger, Camaro, or the actual V8 Mustang to fuck all these little.
I do like how in movies too they do insert every once in a while like a lot of the car terms that I'll be honest I don't really pay attention to because I don't watch these movies to like learn any skills
I want them
with
to
that.
sneak in one
but
that's
they throw
not
it in there
real.
for those car guys that are in there. They're like, dude, you hear they just brought up the blah 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 blah. That's great. But for me, I'm just like, this could be a good bathroom break if they're gonna like break down the engine a little bit because I don't.
Right.
Oh wait, were they mimicking the first race with Brian with the race between him and Jacob when he says too soon? That just came to me. Didn't like Brian fuck it up and he lost the first race?
Yeah.
You're asking me to
Yes,
remember
he
the
did.
bad.
But didn't he hit the NOS too soon or something?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. I didn't. I just for some reason I just thought about that.
Mistake that they always make against Dom. By the way, every race he's ever
soon.
had.
Too soon.
Too soon.
Too soon.
He thinks somebody would actually pay attention
Well,
to
it's
it.
one
This
of
is how he
his
wins
Xavier
every one of his
powers.
races.
One of his psychic powers that he influences them to push the NOS too soon. So
Yeah.
it's tie into the next
Too
section.
soon.
You do apparently do it right before the finish line. Yeah. Too soon.
That's just the Turos.
The Tortellini's right.
John,
Tortellini.
Tortellini.
Oh wait, I don't know.
The next
That's like you
star
trying.
of the Fast and Furious.
You want to hear a bad accent? Him trying to do an Italian accent in the Fulci episode was horrible.
Oh, you mean where I was just like, Mamma Mia, spice the meatball.
How is that not offensive? Everyone's getting on me
I
about
only
other shit. How is that
know.
not
I
offensive?
only know my impression from Chef Boyardee.
I think it's really comes down to like this is pretty commonplace. Like the punching down versus punching either sideways or up. Like Italian is sideways, white is up. So that's cool. If there's a darker tone of skin, that's down. So don't punch down.
I just
Yeah,
mainly base that on The Simpsons. Is that not
Sicilians
correct?
are darker.
See, don't
And
make
you would
fun
know,
of Sicilians.
And do you
They
want to
have
know
the same
why?
accent.
Do you want to know why the Sicilians are darker?
No, I watched True Romance.
Okay, I was
Yeah,
just saying,
he's
because
seen True
there-
Romance.
Dennis Hopper has a whole
Guess
story
what?
about it.
Also, a scene we're never going to do on GUI.
Yeah.
It's,
I didn't actually say the N word. I just intimated.
You're a great,
that.
great.
Well, he didn't say
cut.
it either. He said eggplant.
Yeah.
There's a difference.
No, he's
still.
yeah. Nice.
No, the N word was definitely
He
dropped
says
in
it.
that scene.
Oh,
a
that's what he
lot.
does
Yeah,
say.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. At the very last thing he says.
because
yeah.
he says
Yeah,
it,
yeah.
and then he takes just that huge drag off a cigarette. So.
The very last thing, The
Yeah.
very last thing he said, basically before he dies.
yeah, and he knows he's gonna die because that's why he said it. That scene's so fucking amazing.
Oh, this scene's so good.
That's
Oh, shit.
True Romance is one of those movies that you talk to people that are Tarantino fans, and I know it wasn't directed by, but you're like True Romance, and they don't recognize why that's part of the conversation.
Yeah.
He's like, no,
And-
you
and here's the
rewrote
thing.
it, and
It was directed by Tony Scott, who did like fucking Top Gun and shit like that. It's such a random fucking
Domino.
movie. Yeah, but I'm saying it's such a random
Talk about an
fucking
off-the-wall
movie.
fucking action movie.
Yeah, no shit.
Fucking
Yeah.
Domino. Yeah. It's like Smoking Aces.
I'm just saying, really, Scott's brother was like, "Yeah, I'll take on this." So
Or,
he didn't.
Crank.
Oh, you know, he jumped off a bridge, didn't he?
yes, he did.
Fuck.
so was everyone
Yeah.
else doing it?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Michael Bay. They're all robots now. No. Actually, oh fuck. This makes it really fucking not funny anymore. I think he had stage 4 cancer and didn't want his family going through the like last levels of all that
Oh.
shit, so he just jumped off a fucking bridge and was like.
Do you think
"Peace
somebody was like, "Is that Tony Scott?" Like right before, like that's a weird celebrity sighting, by the way.
out." Yeah, Mr. Scott, can I have your audit?
Oh, Jesus. That's
All
fucked up.
right, we're at that level.
But at least I mean, you could look at it like he was being thoughtful.
No, that's exactly what he was doing.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
I mean, it's like, oh, that's thoughtful.
And
Fucked
It's like,
up, but
how-
thoughtful.
How many of us have that conversation where if I'm like past the point of it being like a good time for me anymore, like I'm just in pain all the time, or I don't remember people
no.
or
See,
whatever, then fucking do me in.
I've already said, like, I'm just going to OD. I feel like I'm just going to
no,
OD.
that's my plan.
I'm just going to do a lot of hard drugs till I
After
die.
85. If I make it to 85 and I'm good, I'll be like, let's see what heroin's like. Like that's when I just like start trying all peyote, fucking mescaline. I'm gonna do probably the visual drugs first, and then the
You
ones
work up to the death drugs.
death drugs. Yeah.
You haven't done the visual drugs?
No, I mean but not like not all of them.
Not at 85.
Not all of them.
That's probably a whole different experience at 85, man. You start tripping balls on some peyote. Fuck me.
Yeah, like peyote's not just floating around Richmond. You know, it's like, hey, who's got peyote? Oh, there's like 6 people raise their hands.
Yeah.
No, that's not really a.
Not plentiful in this area.
I don't know. You don't know what the kids are into these days.
Either you do peyote in your like 20s or you're like 70s plus. Like in between, you have too much shit to do. Like
Yeah,
peyote,
you can't.
you got too
That's
much.
a retirement party.
That's
drug.
retirement
That's
party.
what
yeah.
Oh,
It's like
hey.
thanks for the watch, and also your face is melting.
Which that would be amazing if you're like you have a retirement party and you just open up. It's just every drug
oh fuck,
possible.
I would.
Like,
Could you imagine? You're fucking high on.
I don't know
peyote.
if you've done Molly
Nope,
when you were
for
younger.
my
but here
retirement
you
party,
go.
folks. Just saying.
Like
Just saying.
spent 46 years as a strong employee helping us make our way to being a massive corporation. We appreciate him so much. The walls are bleeding.
No, I don't mean like at work. I mean like when I have
Oh, I mean at work.
when I have a retirement party with my friends, I expect everyone to bring at least one
Like heavy drug.
particular heavy drug.
Maybe just
yes.
coke it up and die at your retirement.
instead of the macaroni and cheese bar, you
Yeah.
know, it's
I want a drug bar. Yes. I'm no longer after work. Drugs.
like here we have crack, and meth.
No, I'll take my coke and powder for him. Thank you very much. I don't want to
I
smoke
dyed
my
the
coke.
meth blue because I know you like the show.
See, that,
so.
no, that'd be very thoughtful. I would
See,
love that.
there you go.
See, there you go.
Already thinking
See?
ahead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's fucking
like I
bathtubs
put-
fucking
I-
meth.
I-
but
I put googly eyes on the mushrooms because of Troll 2. So
then I got to peel them off to eat them.
you don't have to. You just get one of
put
our
them on the
friends
bags. You put them on the
that
bag.
makes the candy eyes
Yeah,
for
yeah,
cakes.
poops.
Yeah.
That way it makes it taste less like shit.
Yeah.
And depending on where the order is, if you have taken enough stuff before you get to the mushrooms with googly eyes, you'll probably just eat the googly eyes with
You
it,
know, I
right?
feel
True.
like this is
Yeah.
Then I
what's
can take a
lacking in
shit.
society.
You're
is-
looking at me.
yeah. The
I had
drugs
so-
looking at me.
so
Fuck
many
it.
friends when Game of Thrones was a thing that they made like thematic food for the episodes and how to have like watch parties for the thing. There's not enough thematic drug parties.
I agree.
There's like thematic heroin. There's thematic cocaine.
All right. That actually sounds like a whole other GUI Nights episode. We need to revisit that. But we
Say
don't.
hello to my little drug habit.
You sound like Speedy Gonzalez there.
I'm offended.
Literally, we were just talking about Al Pacino played Scarface.
I know. I'm just saying you sound like Speedy Gonzalez.
So did he.
Now you're saying Cubans sound like Spaniards?
Yes. 100%.
That is totally offensive, Hobbit.
Yep.
You should be ashamed of yourself.
I usually am. I grew up Catholic.
No, you didn't.
I did.
What?
How are you not? I went to Catholic school until like 6th grade.
You don't really talk about that too much. I don't.
Yeah,
remember
because
that.
I got over it.
I've heard him talk about it.
It was like a bad cold.
Or I just He just didn't.
You just zoned him out.
I just zoned that out.
As soon as he's like, and when I was younger, and then nothing.
Yeah, I don't know. I was touched by a priest. I don't know. Sorry.
Luckily, not that story.
Yeah, yeah. But all right.
That's for a very special GUI
The
night.
Catholic guilt, gotcha. I got that in fucking spades. So.
Yeah. I mean, unless you don't show it, you got like Catholic guilt light, because I've seen like heavy Catholic guilt, and they.
Oh no, I'm like from like 14 on, not Catholic, so I have just like the littlest sprinkles of Catholic.
But it's still there.
So
because you can't.
It's like hiding in the rectory, waiting to pounce on my.
You said
Rectum.
Rectory, right?
Rectory.
Yeah. Okay,
waiting to pounce on my
else.
inner child. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, well, this is getting scary.
Yeah.
In the rectory,
We
pouncing
need
on the
to
rectum.
fucking.
Yeah, all right, we're done.
Yeah, we're done.
We're fucking done. Oh Jesus, fuck. Good night. Go the fuck home.
GUI Nights.
GUIPodcast.com.
Hey guys, Scotty Big Daddy Preston here. That's right, the Geek Father, asking you to join me here every other week with friends and family of the GUI Network as we go through all the trials and tribulations of being a geeky parent. So remember, join us or cry.
My name is Amy Bogard,
And I'm Mike the Hobbit.
and we are the hosts of Deeply Upsetting, where we use our expertise to answer your most upsetting hypothetical quandaries, such as, what non-winged animal deserves wings?
And what body part deserves a secret mouth?
Which cryptid is the worst roommate?
These questions and more that plague you will be answered on Deeply Upsetting, available anywhere you get your podcasts and at GUIPodcast.com.
Coming straight from the mouths of madness, I'm Lowdown.
I'm FU Hunter.
Do you love horror?
We fucking do.
So this is a podcast dedicated to all things in cinematic horror. We're talking movies, television, composers, special effects artists. We're gonna fucking cover it.
So if you love horror,
Embrace the madness.
In a world ravaged by movie studios that keep rehashing the same things, only one podcaster has the guts to make it even worse. Join Mike the Hobbit as he traverses the internet to bring you some of the best and worst ideas for reboots, remakes, and reimaginings of some of your favorite and least favorite TV and film properties. Ideas like a John Waters He-Man movie, Fantastic Four the musical, and Aliens, done entirely with marionettes. What podcast would bring this evil upon the world? This is Smack My Pitch Up. Available anywhere you get your podcasts.